Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel is Finding Value. If you like this content, subscribe. Click the big thumbs up button, please. So we're going over home building stocks. I keep talking about this expansion phase in real estate. We're 4 million homes short. We got to take advantage of this, right? I've already bought my positions in the home building stocks. They've gone up quite a bit. That's why I have not covered these. You can make your own decision if you want to buy these. They're definitely not at bottoms of the bottom. I even purchased more on that pullback in March because they went way down. And I was like, all right, if you're going to give me it for free, you might as well buy a bunch. So let's go over home building stocks and see what I have in my portfolio and why. So first, I'm going to go over the real estate cycle really quick. We are currently at the beginning of a real estate expansion phase in the real estate cycle. I'm going to show you that in a chart real quick. We have a shortfall of 3.8 million homes in the residential sector. Yearly demand for new homes is roughly 1.5 million homes per year. We need to build 3.8 million homes on top of the 1.5 million home demand per year to make up that supply deficit. And it's going to take time. It's going to take some time. Here's the market cycle. We've got recovery phase, expansion phase, hypersupply phase, and recession phase. This line going across is your yearly 1.5 million demand. We are literally right here going right into the expansion phase where we really got to dramatically increase our home starts for new homes. And the next slide, I have home starts. And you can literally see the cycle. This would be recovery down here. So this would be a hypersupply, recovery phase is down here. I should say hypersupply, recession, recovery, expansion, recession, and then all the way down to recovery, expansion. That's how that works. We're entering an expansion phase for housing starts right now. You can see it just coming up above. So this is a great time to buy some of the home builders if you want to profit from the home builders. They're going to go far higher, far higher than where they are today. So ways to play this. I think there are a few ways to play the housing market expansion. These are the ways that I think you can play it. You can buy the home builders. You can buy the banks who make the loans, but there's also other loans out there that affect the banks. So I'm not as, inclined to buy the banks yet. I would be kind of avoiding them I would be looking to maybe look at buying some, but most of these banks aren't going to be moving nearly as much as some of these other plays. Buy the companies that do real estate transactions or companies who deal with mortgages, like the transactions and whatnot. I play it doing home builders, and I play it doing the ones who are in the real estate transactions. So I'm playing it like this. I've got KBH, which is KB Homes. I have MDC, which is MDC Holdings, HOV, which is Hovenen, and LGI Homes. All of these, I think, are in locations that are growing rapidly. Some of them are in the South, some of them are in California, some of them are in Colorado, some of them are kind of spread out. I think they're all in locations that are growing rapidly. That's why I chose these 4 homes. Hovenen is by far the most leveraged. I bought it for a very cheap price at the bottom in March. So I was very lucky with a lot. I bought all of these, stakes in all of them in the bottom of that time period for very cheap prices. I got very lucky. And the transaction disruptors here on the right, I like Opendoor a lot, IPOB. That's an internet company that can buy your house from a person. And if you think of COVID, some people don't want a bunch of people walking through their house. So they go through this internet. They can do everything, a transaction through the internet. They can buy your house and then they'll sell your house. They're not your house, but they can either be the realtor for you basically, or they will buy the house from you and then they'll sell it and keep whatever profit they make. But I think Opendoor could be one that could explode. And if we're in a real estate expansion phase, what that means is house prices for real estate are going to go higher and they're going to do exceptionally well in this type of environment. Zillow Group is another one that is similar to Opendoor that does the same thing. For the home builders, I think they will do exceptionally well, but I'm not sure if they have anywhere near the return potentials like some of the other commodities do. So I think they're going to do exceptionally well, but I don't think they're going to do as well as some of these ones that we're getting into, like uranium or natural gas or something like that. The leverage isn't as big. So if you're a little bit more conservative, these would be great additions. If you're ultra aggressive, these may not push the leverage as much as you want, but you're still going to make money, quite a bit of money too. And keep in mind that these companies are subject to input costs. They will make money, but margins compress and expand will occur during the cycle. And definitely at the end of the cycle, they could experience margin contraction sometimes. And keep in mind that lumber is going way higher. A lot of these input costs are going far higher. And when input costs go up, obviously their margins will compress and they need price to go up even more. And I think that's why we're not seeing a ton of homes being built yet, is that the input costs are so high right now that they're like, we can't build this until prices go way higher. So another way to look at it is if you buy an existing home today, the cost to build that existing home is probably far higher than what you think. The quality of materials used and all that, there's a lot of value there that they're sucking out to build these new homes. The quality is probably not as good as some of these older homes that have a little bit better lumber in it, a little bit better doors and all these things in there. All the metal, copper piping, etc., etc. So keep that all in mind. I wanted to make sure that everyone knew that you're aware of the home builders, that we're in an expansion phase, and that this is another money-making opportunity area that you can partake in if you want to. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe, click the thumbs up button, and thanks for listening.